Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about reported speech. Pričat ćemo o indirektnom govoru. Reported speech is used to report someone's words. For example, I like ice cream. Zamislimo da je to rekla neka ženska osoba i sad moramo prepričati što to ona kaže. She says that she likes ice cream. Primijetite što se mijenja. Reported statements in the present. Dakle, prepričati nečije riječi u sadašnjosti je vrlo jednostavno. Julie, I hate boring people. She says that she hates boring people. Što se dakle mijenja u neupravnom govoru, odnosno indirektnom govoru? Uvodimo sa she says, koristimo veznik that, možemo ga čak i preskočiti. Umjesto I iz direktne rečenice sad imamo she i umjesto hate sad imamo hates jer moramo pratiti lice i na taj način promijeniti glagolsko vrijeme. She says that she hates boring people. Dakle, prebacivanje u neupravni govor u sadašnjosti vrlo je jednostavno. Reported statements in the past is a bit more complicated. Dakle, prebacivanje u indirektni govor u prošlosti je ipak donekle kompliciranije jer se tu dosta toga mijenja. What changes? There are changes in tenses, in pronouns, in adjectives, in adverbs. For example, if you have I live in direct speech, in reported speech you will have he lived or she lived maybe. I turns into he, she or it. We turns into they. My turns into his, her, or its. Our would turn into their. Here turns into their. Yesterday turns into the day before. Or tomorrow would turn into the day after. Dakle, to su sve promjene koje se događaju i na to treba paziti. Okay, so here is a comprehensive list of all the tense changes. So if you have present simple, it will go into the past simple. So I like ice cream goes into she said that she liked ice cream. If you have present continuous in the direct speech, in reported speech, you will have past continuous. I am living goes into she said that she was living. Past simple goes into the past perfect. I bought a car. She said that she had bought a car. I was walking along the street. She said that she had been walking along the street. Present perfect. I haven't seen Julie. That will go into she hadn't seen Julie. Will goes into would. Would stays would. Can goes into could. Could stays could. Shall goes into would. Should stays should. Might stays the same. And must goes like this. I must study at the weekend. She said she must study at the weekend. Or, better, she said she had to study at the weekend. Those were reported statements. Now about reported questions, which are a bit more complicated than that. What changes when we report someone else's questions? Što se to mijenja kada prepričavamo nečija pitanja? There's a change in tense, a change in pronoun, a change in adverb, a change in adjective, but also, the most important one, change in word order. So, for example, where is Julie? She asked, we use this, she asked me where Julie was. Okay, so what's different? The word order is different. Drugačiji je poredak riječi. Nije she asked me where was Julie, nego je she asked me where Julie was. I na kraju takvog indirektnog pitanja nema upitnika. So it's not a question anymore. That's important. So what does it look like? We have different kinds of questions. These are WH questions. Questions with WH question words. Dakle, to su pitanja koja sadržavaju upitnu riječ, kao što su where, what, why, how i tako dalje. So let's look at some examples. Where is the post office, please? She asked me where the post office was. Dakle, primijetimo opet. Uvodite sa tom istom upitnom riječi, a poredak riječi u indirektnom pitanju je kao da je izjava. Dakle, nema upitnika na kraju i glagol dolazi iza. Dakle, nije she asked me where was the post office, nego where the post office was. What are you doing? She asked me what I was doing. Ponovno, nije u obliku pitanja. Who was that fantastic man? She asked me who that fantastic man had been. Dakle, moramo poštovati pravila promjene glagolskog vremena, ali i poredak riječi koji je drugačiji. Ovdje su sada yes-no questions. So, how do we report yes-no questions? To su ona pitanja na koja možete jednostavno odgovoriti sa da i ne. Do you love me? He asked me if I loved him. Dakle, ovdje kao uvod u reported question koristimo riječ if. I pazimo da je poredak riječi kao da je izjavna rečenica, a ne kao pitanje i na kraju nemamo upitnika. Have you ever been to Mexico? She asked me if I had ever been to Mexico. Opet imamo if i imamo poredak riječi kao da je izjavna rečenica. Dakle, ne zvuči she asked me had I ever been, nego she asked me if I had ever been to Mexico. Are you living here? She asked me if I was living here. Odnosno, ovdje bi čak trebalo biti there. We can also report orders or commands. Također možemo prepričati nečije zapovjedi. Nije toliko komplicirano. Go to bed goes to he told the child to go to bed. Don't worry, he told her not to worry. Be on time, he told me to be on time. Don't smoke, he told us not to smoke. Reported requests, to je nešto vrlo slično. Koristimo riječ asked kako bismo uveli. Please help me, she asked me to help her. Please don't smoke, she asked me not to smoke. Dakle, ovdje nemamo promjene vremena, pa je to jednostavno. Could you bring my book tonight? She asked me to bring her book tonight. Mislim da ste razumjeli. Let's see how adverbs change. This is direct speech. Now would go into then or at that time. Today will change into yesterday, that day, Tuesday, or some date. Yesterday would change into the day before yesterday, the day before, or something else. Last night, the night before. Last week, the week before. Tomorrow will be the next day or the following day. When do we use say and when do we use tell when we report someone else's words? In the direct speech, John says, I'll be late. Sad ovisi o tome je li to John rekao nekome posebno, ima li objekt iza toga ili je to rekao onako, u vjetar recimo to. John said he would be late, but John told me that he was going to be late. Rekao je meni. With the tell we need the object. With say we can't use the object. And now some exercises for you. So in order to do some exercises in reported statements, simply scan this QR code. It will take you to a website with an online exercise. Do it. and send me the screenshot. Here are some exercises in WH questions, reported WH questions. Simply scan the QR code. And reported yes/no questions practices as well. So please do these, and when you finish, take screenshots and you'll send it to me. That's it for today. Have fun!